Hello, Lip Chap lovers. It's Julie here. So I'm just going to be doing a TED Talk today for you guys. A little bit about my blog and what I did during my Genius Hour project, and how I kind of documented it through my blog. It was a really, really interesting experience. I think that doing a Genius Hour project or a passion project, you can call it as well, um, is something that's really interesting to do with your students, for yourself. It's kind of like DIY. Like I went the DIY route, and did something DIY, but it's kind of out there in the world. It's what people are already doing. So I think I think it's a really cool idea to teach students, um, and just to do something fun, to allow your students to do the research and engage with the material in a new way. It's awesome. So for my Genius Hour, I did DIY lip chap, so making my own lip chap. So a little bit about the background of why I chose to do it. I'm someone who uses lip chap all the time. I'm someone who has 99 lip chaps, but I can't find one. I buy them all the time, and I either use them or I lose them, or I don't know. There's just a black hole somewhere where my lip chaps just vanished to. Anyway, so I really wanted to make my own lip chaps, so I could save money ultimately. So buying your own lip chaps, or buying lip chaps, sorry, from the store is pretty expensive. I like the Burt's Bees lip chaps, which are a little bit more pricey. I think I talked about in one of my blog posts, for 2 lip chaps, it's usually about $9.99, $10 if we round it, for 2 lip chaps. And in one of my blog posts, I actually did the calculations and found out that I would save close to $90 in a year by making my own lip chaps instead of buying them at the store, buying the Burt's Bees lip chaps. So I probably buy a pack of 2 every month. So it really did show me that by making my own, I would save lots of money, which was really awesome. And I think that especially if you're someone like me, who you're a student, you're on a budget, it's a great way to just do something you're passionate about and save money. It's great. I also talked about in one of my blog posts how it was also really great because I got to kind of reduce and reuse. So I was looking at containers to buy, to put my lip chap in once I made it. And there was kind of like pot containers that I could buy. Like they were a little pot where you just use your finger and you apply it on your lips. Or there was like the twist ones. The twist ones I couldn't find in store. I'd have to buy them online and they're expensive. But just like the pot containers where you just use your finger and apply it, they had them at the dollar store, which they were cheap. But I kind of thought about saving our planet a little bit and reducing my use of plastic. So I had a lot of old lip chap containers, and what I did was I just collected all my lip chap containers that were empty or almost empty, and then I asked like my family for their empty ones and some of my friends, and I just used those for my lip chaps. So it worked perfectly. So got to reduce and reuse a little bit as well. So yeah, so making my lip chap went really well. Not a lot of ingredients, 4 ingredients needed. It took me maybe 15 minutes in total to make the lip chaps. The only difficult part was kind of like funneling, like I had to scoop with a spoon, like the liquid into the lip chap container. So that was kind of tedious. But I put some tips on my blog for the next time I do it, on how it'll be a little bit easier. Use a syringe. So it talks all about that in kind of my what post is it? Um, my fifth post. So take a look at that. Yeah, I'd say overall it was an awesome experience. I was really happy with the way that they turned out. The lip chaps themselves, let me just put some on here. Um, they feel great. So I like to put peppermint oil. I put peppermint oil to for scent and for like that tingliness on your lips. Like I feel like it really rejuvenates my lips. Um, and I think that it turned out pretty comparable to um, the Burt's Bees lip chaps that I buy at the store. But I kind of like mine more. It's a little bit more moisturizing. There's a little bit more coconut oil in it, I think, and a little bit more peppermint. Like my lips are really tingling, which I enjoy. I like that. Um, so yeah, so I was really pleased with the product and the outcome of my Genius Hour project. I thought it was really um, easy to do, and it was fun. It was that basically came down to it was something that I got to do, trial and error research, and it was really fun to do. So moving forward, I think I'm gonna make some more batches of lip chap. Um, I don't really have a lot left, so I might have to ask people if I do reuse tubes. I might have to find a few more people to ask if they have some empty ones, or I might just have to buy some more if I'm making a lot more, and use some different oils and extracts like lavender, patchouli, just a bunch of different ones, and try out different scents. I think that would be really cool. And so I'm basically gonna just try those out, maybe give them to some of my friends and family, see how they like them, and go from there. So it was something fun to do. I loved it. I had a good time. I hope that you guys enjoyed my blog. I hope that you enjoyed reading about my product, and I hope that some of you guys try it at home yourselves because it is really cool. Saves you a lot of money, and if you're like me and you love lip chap, it's a great project to do for yourself. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoy my blog. Take a look at it. If you have any questions, just post your comments and I'll get back to you. Okay, thanks for watching. See you later, lip chap lovers.